It's hurt my neck. Oh, I'm sleepy.
Mommy, she found you. Found you. Now I can stand alone to got you. He's stand alone to get you, Mommy. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you, Mommy. Why?
No.
Mom,
What?
I'm a pirate. So why, Mommy? That pirate's beating you up. Me, Mom.
What's good? I'm sleepy. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't even turned the computer on. Bear and I worked on writing uppercase letters, and we're gonna do that later today.
Mommy.
Yes. That's good.
Can I watch something, Mommy?
Yeah, you can watch something. It was raining earlier today.
Something with that sleep.
Yeah, because I'm gonna put your headphones on.
Okay.
Okay, he had his bacon before I even set up. Make sure everything good up in here. I'm gonna get me some water real quick. Bear and I went grocery shopping this year, like in the fall. Just, I seen your eyes open. Bear was carrying the iPad. I gotta get your headphones turned on. Computer just woke up. Bear. Come here. Come here. Is this dead? Did this die? Is this dead? This turned off.
Mommy, that's turned off.
Yeah, turned off.
Oh man, Link.
There. Yeah, you could post the purse. Because I'm turning the computer on for... Yeah, it's on. It should be on already. I'm turning the computer on so we can follow the tutorial. So if anybody's interested in getting this purse, you can get it disassembled so you can learn how to sew it yourself. That's what we're going to be doing in this live. Otherwise, if you pay a little extra, the brand is Pop Sewing. They'll send it to you pre-made. So if you want to learn how... Oh yeah, this is about to die. Hang on, babe. If you want to learn how to sew... Not learn how to sew, but I learned how to saddle stitch. I'm like, that is such an important skill. Hang on, babe. I don't want this to be screaming. Ooh. How is it? Not too loud?
No.
Okay.
It's really good.
Okay, wait for it to turn on. It's on 2%, so I don't know. It may turn off on you. It's got to connect up to the Wi-Fi. It just... Hey, wait. What's good, Steve? If you guys enjoy these lives, we do crafts on here. Yeah, click on that. I'll slide it over. And we also host yoga. Bear is getting it. Okay. I'm gonna get this curtain out of the way. For those that are new here, this is the purse we're working on. This is as much as I got done. Like I said, the brand is Pop Sewing. And all of this stitching I did myself. So I learned how to saddle stitch, make sure your stitches are tight. We did the little straps. We even did the handle on this purse, which was cool. So Now, today is going to be about the side panels, which seemed really difficult. I'm scared. They give you all of this stuff in your kit. I may actually need to put those finger pads on. They got scissors. These are really sharp up in here, so you can cut your string. This is the string they give you. They give you needles. But I think I know definitely I'm gonna need these little, what are these called? These things, so I can pin my leather back, because we're gonna be putting these two flaps together. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna BRB. Give me 1 second. I had to go grab my water, and I got my Dunkin'. I'm almost done with my Dunkin', and of course, I have a hole in my straw. I don't know if that happened in the car or what. Sit back, Bear. Is it connected? Hold on. Oh, it's not connected. Hold on. We need to get your headphones connected. There you go. Okay. Is that better? You hear it? Sit back. Okay. I had to get that connected. I'm like, I think it tried to, the headphones tried to connect to the computer. I'm very tired today. I got some more epiphany, some more downloads, if you will, of future projects that I want to make. So I just added a few things last night to the list of projects I want to get. That's how I never run out of ideas. I'm always, when I have inspiration, I just have a running Word doc with all of my ideas, because I'm like, I'm going to forget them. There's too much RAM. The RAM has been used up. I can't, so it has to be written down somewhere. And there's a hole in my straw. There's like 2 of them. I think like the little sharp pieces here pierced it. I'm trying to get it. They had a good color today. I ain't gonna lie. So let us find the video. While we were waiting, I was gonna show y'all this, how far I've gotten with the embroidery. I'm almost close to finishing a few of the letters up. I'm gonna add small petals or singular. See, like this isn't a full flower. Where did I do a couple? So I added just one, like right here on the D. That's just one dark blue one. I thought about doing that. I didn't want to make a mess. And it's going to be all ice. So I gotta still try to make it to the bottom of the straw, if that makes sense, or the bottom of my cup. So if my fingers sit over it, I can hold it, but it's like just underneath the lid where the straw does not touch the bottom. So I wouldn't be getting all of this stuff at the bottom. Okay. Sit back, Bear. We're going into my email. What's good? We're going into my email to find that. When was this? This morning? I hate Apple's new update. I need to call them. I need to contact the insurance so they can pay in full. Uncomfortable pup. Because they charge me a monthly thing for this. You have to have stupid business insurance or whatever for your property that you do business at. And it went up and nothing has changed. This is just another measly, it's like, it's not a whole lot, you know. I don't want to like share my bills, but it's literally like, what the F. Places like factories or, you know, or high fatality rates, I could see why you would need insurance. But like, or even for it to cost so much. I never end up using this. This is like money I just throw away every year for this insurance. When they, like, I'm just giving you an idea. When I first started having like business insurance, it was like $10 and you could pay for the whole year. And now it's gone up. I'm like, how many people are y'all injuring to make this insurance even feel like they want to fluctuate on us? I ain't do nothing. I've never submitted a claim. No, nothing. Make sure I knock on wood. But I gotta put that in my reminders. That was annoying. What's good, everybody? All right, so studio update. If you guys want to join this, it's so funny. Coincidentally, you hear the hood tank? Black Ops. Shameless plug. Become a member of this channel. You can click the join button, and we are a yoga studio too. So not only do we do arts and crafts, so you see all the behind the scenes of how I make my art. I do rugs and I do embroidery. We also do yoga videos, like yoga classes. So every Wednesday you can join us at 9 a.m. And to subscribe, it's only $2.99 a month. Like you can be a part of a whole yoga studio for $2.99. Bro, who? Yeah, I did hear about the Pope. R.I.P. But yeah, I don't know if y'all heard the hood tank. That was like a hood tank blackout. And if you do subscribe or choose to donate to this channel, once we hit the threshold, I want to start offering monthly where you watch me make the art and then somebody, like, we spin the wheel and then one of our channel members wins like a piece of my art, and then like the donations would cover the shipping or whatever, and just, you know, the cost of stuff. But I think that would be a really cool thing to be able to offer on this channel. So make sure you like and subscribe, and if you can support the channel by donating or becoming a member. Yeah, before I forget, I gotta contact these folks, because it's always cheaper to pay in full if you have it with insurance, because insurance just is a scam, bro. Told you I'm a list girly, so I got my I gotta make the newsletter this week. We're gonna plan the newsletter for May. So this month, happy 420 everybody. I know it's past, but this month you can get 20% off all of the stoner friendly merchandise stuff, right? You can go to confidentialgoods.com, and there should be some of my products linked under this video. So, excuse me, it'll send you directly to my website. If it's like, oh, I like this, but I don't love it, that's fine. I know my art is not for everybody, but like if you like, I'm curious, you can click on one of the products and then it'll take you to the website. Like you don't have to check out, but like you can see there's a lot we offer. My goal actually with Confidential Goods, we're kind of going off on like a tangent, but my goal was to make an entire store from scratch. Like, you know how places, they outsource all of their different things, they have different manufacturers, they have different businesses that they're buying from, but have you ever walked into a store that had been like completely made by one person? You know what I mean? And it's like, it's a variety of, you like the Pope, it's a variety of different products that we offer. So, you know, we offer stationery stuff, bookmarks, stickers, buttons, magnets, prints, I think some other things. And then magnets. I don't know if I said magnets. We offer apparel, so I do embroidery. All of the clothing that I source is thrifted, and then we also offer rugs. So it's like a whole variety, and to be able to fill a shop. Like I'm really trying to fill the shop with all of this art. So then I don't know, like this is what I have envisioned in my head. I'm like, that I have enough product just to continuously go to shows, because I love doing like pop-up shows and things like that. And I'd be able to do more in the year, and it wouldn't feel so stressful trying to replenish everything, you know? So his alarm is going off. I'm waiting on this Epson piece. I'm waiting for this maintenance box to be shipped, because I need to replace the maintenance box. It's too full of ink. And so hopefully this $10 purchase solves why my printer doesn't work. I've never dropped this printer. I never tussled with this printer. I try to do the cleanings on it. I don't make her work too hard. Like I literally will use the printer once a month. This is an Epson Eco Tank. They'll give you 2 years supplies of ink. And I had this printer since 2022. It's 2025. And I've done over 700 prints. So I can see why the maintenance box could be full. So we're gonna try to replace the maintenance box. And then I'm gonna do a head cleaning on it. And they said that may solve the issue. And if it doesn't, then I'm just gonna buy a new printer, because they're charging $100+ an hour to service this printer. Like if it actually needs to be taken in, $100 an hour. I would get a different model of the Epson tank. It'd be cheaper for me to actually buy a new printer than to have it serviced. Like eventually, if that's the case, then I'm gonna turn this one into a sublimation tank. What you doing, Bear? I'm gonna make it into a sublimation printer. If I need to go and service it. So anyway, we did grocery shopping. I need to call my insurance. I need to call them, because I don't know if anybody told y'all this, but it's always been cheaper to pay your insurance in full if you have it. I don't always have it, but I'm like, just throw this money so y'all don't have to dig in my pockets every month. Make me feel a little bit better. Because, like, why is that even a thing? If you could have charged me a cheaper rate, why didn't you just charge me a cheaper rate? We want more of your money up front, but, you know. So after this live, I'm gonna have to call them, because they just kept me on a monthly plan. I'm gonna get these people off my monthly books for a minute. I still don't got there's a hole in this. I have to tilt it and then pinch the straw. I have some punch needle projects I really want to get into though. My Saturday and Sunday were good. Gary and I went to the casino. If you didn't see the community tab page, I'm really excited now because now we're kind of in our soft open era, our soft opening at our office studio space. Booking is still pretty solid too, where now we have availability 7 days a week, and we're not restricted to that 3-day a week BS. So I did an updated post on my Instagram and I shared that, and then I shared in the community tab page here how the space is coming along, so y'all can check that out. If you're local, our office space is located in Mequon, Wisconsin, and some of the services we do offer virtually. So yeah, we got yoga classes going on every Wednesday, and all you have to do is become a member of this channel. You can join this channel for $2.99. If you've been saying, I want to get into yoga, I need to get more active, start with yoga. First of all, I'm probably biased because I've literally, in June, I've been teaching yoga and had Ashlee's CrazyYoga for 9 years. I'm just being biased. Yoga is the easiest thing to start yourself into because there's so many levels to yoga. I had just had a surgery. I don't want to move around too much. Try restorative. It's difficult for me to get up and down. Go to a chair yoga class. I'm looking for something to get my blood pumping. Go to a power yoga class. Go to a Bikram yoga class. Go to a Vinyasa yoga class. You know what I mean? Yoga is so versatile. And I teach so many different styles on here too. So once we get our memberships up, then we can kind of see, well, what do people appreciate more that I offer? And then maybe we just stick to high intense classes. And I've gotten a suggestion to do beginner friendly classes, so maybe we just stick with beginner friendly stuff. So if you're interested, I'll be at my office this Wednesday to do a 9 a.m. yoga class, and those live streams are members only. So yeah, I'm gonna grab the purse. And I got this too. So they split up my TikTok shop order. I really try to be mindful. These are business purchases, and I don't be shopping like that for real. It's always usually a business expense. So I got these thingies. These came, Carrie showed me I don't know when they had gotten delivered. I have a drop ceiling, and I was looking at how to hang stuff from my ceiling. So at my office, I'm assuming you get these things. These look like they're all mixed up. They're supposed to. I got a left side. These are.
Move it over there or sit on the couch.
These are.
You're just standing.
What's up? Oh. Does he need to, he might just need to turn the volume up. So they're labeled left, and then they're labeled R for right. These are for drop ceilings. It's like you're supposed to be able to like slide them on the bar. A drop ceiling, for those that don't know, because I didn't know either. A drop ceiling is the classroom looking ceilings, the office looking ceilings, where they got the long rectangle square lights, and then they have like the lattice, the divide things, and the ceilings you can like kind of pop them up. Those type of ceilings. On the little bars, you can hang these hooks, and then they'll support, I think, between 10 and 15 pounds. I'm only trying to hang up. I have a little, if you remember from the old space, the little chakra gold dangly decoration I have. I want to put that in the yoga space, and then keep the yoga room as that pink glow. So go check out the community tab page. Carrie helped me hang up that sign, and we got the coat rack hung up as well. I have just a few more things I'm going to hang up in there. I'm waiting to save up to get some pegboard from Home Depot. So donations can help with that. Once I get the pegboard up, I need to make sure I have spacers, and then the whole wall where the changing room is, I'm gonna try to put pegboard up so then I can hang. I have like 50. I try to be resourceful. I have 50 of those peg hooks, and I didn't realize they were so long. So I'm like, pegboard or grid wall, pegboard or grid wall. And I already had 50 of the pegboards and a mini little pegboard I was using already. If you know what I mean. If you know what I'm talking about, I have like it looks like a room divider pegboard, but it's a pegboard. So I use that for like shows and stuff. And that's the only thing with pegs where I could use the hooks on. So I'm gonna just make the whole wall pegboards. And it shouldn't be too heavy because I know that you can get heavy duty hooks, especially for like my rugs and things like that. Thanks for the plug. But yeah, my website is Confidential Goods. Your support helps me continue to upgrade the studio. I'm not trying to do nothing too flashy. The last thing I'm really trying to do is add these peg boards to the walls. I got to get the spacers and then measure the walls so that the whole thing could be filled up with the twinkly lights. If you know what I'm talking about. The wall with the twinkly lights, I think that'll look cute. In between the clothes, there'll be like little lights kind of dangling down. So that wall will be like t-shirts and rugs. And then there's another wall. This wall, I'm thinking of putting pegs on. And so then I can make an overflow of coasters. I love making coasters. I need to replace my coaster or replenish my coasters because they're doing well at these shows. That wall, I'm going to put pegboards, but put actual little shelves. They have like little peg baskets you can buy. So that would be the next thing I'm going to get to. Okay, but that's how you can hang stuff up. If you remember my little black lanterns I had at the front of my old store, I'm going to hang those up on those things. You just slide these, and they're not even close to 10 pounds or even 15 pounds. So to add an ambience. Excuse me. So the yoga room is going to have like a pink glow. I have little tea lights, and then I have a salt lamp. And then the actual store is going to have the twinkly lights. We have like a soft strobing light. I know that doesn't sound like relaxing. It's a soft light. You can set the speed and pace of it. So like it softly glows red to orange to yellow. I have it on that setting. It's a multicolor bulb. We have like a soft hue of that. I've never actually seen The Office at night. So I'm trying to create a vibe at night if we ever get any night clientele that want to do night shopping or book like a night meditation session, because that would be dope. A night session. And you already saw how it looked. That was midday with the pink glow and all of that. But yeah, so in the actual store, we have the pink open sign, the twinkly curtain lights on that one wall, the soft glowing light, and then on the ceiling, I'm going to add those black lanterns. I'm also debating, I'll put them up, but I don't mind taking them down. I might spray paint them white. I feel like the black is going to be too harsh hanging from the ceiling. I almost want the lights to blend in so you don't even recognize that they're there, because the wall is already a drop ceiling white ceiling, right? I hope that's making sense. But then with a harsh black chain, I think that might disrupt like the flow, the aesthetic. So I may get some white spray paint, put some newspaper around the lamps that I have, like the actual light bulb. These are all battery operated lights, by the way. These little lanterns I have, just put some newspaper around that and then spray the rest of it white. That might look cool. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think of that, because then I'm going to hang them with these little hooks. And then eventually, so this is why I'm like, I might make an Amazon wish list, or I need to update it. I already have a list, but it's not attached to this channel because now the needs of the space have changed. After we put those lanterns up, I think it'd be cool to have like a forest theme on the ceiling. That's why I brought these hooks. I've just got 12 hooks to start out with, because I'm like, I'm going to hang the lights. I might need 2 hooks per light. So to hang it, and then so it's not too heavy with the chain, another loop, 4 And then that chakra thing was the only thing else I was planning to hang. But hear me out. I was thinking of getting like moss, or this is why I'm sad Joann's is closing. Because now I have a ceiling. Did you realize my studio did not have a freaking ceiling? And this is why I'm like, if you see my post, you see my post this morning. In the lease, it was like, you cannot hang anything from your ceiling. And there are some stores I did see with them having twinkly lights going from wall to wall because there's no ceiling. Because they said, I think it was a hazard of some sort, but other stores got away with it. That was interesting. So, but now that I have a ceiling, I want to make it into like, yeah, the old store. They had their own stuff hanging, which was out of code. So I want to put like vines. I want to put like, you know, Joann's has all of that huge section of fake flowers, and I'm sure that's picked to bits. So my next hope is either Hobby Lobby, which I think I'm going to lean into more than having any hope that Michael's would even have a floral section that sizable. But I might have to stop at choking on my spit, stop at Hobby Lobby to get some vines. This is later down the line, okay? Or unless like, you know, this channel grows exponentially, I don't know. But I want to put vines and like make it like a forest theme. So then like when you're laying down doing Reiki on the table and you look up, then you see like there's, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm getting excited because like this is the vision. Green ceiling, but it's in an office. Yes. Once I do the tour tomorrow, y'all will really start to see it. No, not tomorrow. I may go tomorrow. I don't know. But Wednesday when I get there, I may do like a before tour before the live. So if you come for the yoga class, I'll show you. But they have mushroom lanterns on Amazon. And I already have a bunch of tea lights. I just replaced all the small little batteries in my tea lights. So I have those lined on the floor. But I'm always about like creating the vibe, the aesthetic, the energy in all of the spaces that I've had, you know, having them come together. So like get these lanterns. I think they're just paper ones and they don't come with lights, but I would put my little tea lights and hang them from the ceiling with the little hooks that I have. So in between the vines, you would have like little lanterns also illuminating the space. This is an office space. Yes. And I have a good vision that it's going to be really dope in there. I do have to model off some of my merch. The old studio killed my real plants. I had some succulents that I had alive for like 7 years, and then they finally turned black and died. Just sucked the soul right out of them plants. And like, I'm being for real. Like, every other space it's done all right in died as soon as it went to the studio. I have fake plants in there because I'm trying to increase the frequency that I go there. Like I have hours, but I'm like more so on an appointment base, so then I can plan around that with babysitting and all that. My shoe is stuck. But I've always had like fake plants. These are gonna go up Wednesday. I gotta see what I got computer work I gotta do tomorrow. So definitely Wednesday. I'm gonna try to get out there Thursday as well. Oh, that came in. We got new yoga clothes. I'm gonna have some new outfits. Like I was telling y'all the other day, they're slowly, my TikTok is slowly trickling in. It's literally a business expense. Like the last thing is like me spending money on myself. But like, unless I can justify it that it's for business, like I literally need new yoga clothes because I stretched out all of my leggings when I was pregnant. So I need to like throw those away. I can't even help, no matter like being the scrap queen, I can't even help the waistbands out. They are stretched to the max. Okay, anyway. I keep getting this spam that Epson. Oh, they shipped my order. When is this coming? Your order has shipped. This is for the maintenance box I was telling y'all about. I'm tracking it now. Where it sent me a link. Where did it update today? Oh wait. Do I gotta give it a second? Because I refreshed it. Okay. Ooh. Scheduled delivery date. I guess I'm gonna try cleaning on this by the end of tonight. So that maintenance box says it's gonna get here by the end of the day. We're gonna try a cleaning on it. Maybe we get the printer to work. Or otherwise, I gotta start looking into a new printer. My next market isn't until May 3rd. Okay, yeah, cool. My first thought. Sit back, Bear. My phone doesn't show me all my emails. I have 29 unread emails, and I'm a girly that hates having messages unread in my emails. If I can help it. Another update. This is the last update. So the Peach Fuzz. I've been following them. Really cool company. I finally ordered stuff for their 420 sale. They do kind of the same thing as me. So I got a cow design lighter, a flick lighter with the little square looking ones with the lid on top. I got one of those. It has a cow on it, and then I got an ashtray to match. So that should be coming in soon. I'll show y'all when it gets here. Huh. Okay, but I need to go and find this tutorial. There we go. We're pulling up the... Yeah, kind of like a zippo. Made it look like that. Open. What the heck? I got the video pulled up right now. Yeah, but it's called the Peach Fuzz. If you like anything, if you like my art, I think you would like what they make too, because they're creative in their own. Kind of have that off in the background. Look at Bear. Bringing my whole box and lighter over. I'm going to need, if I'm not mistaken, 4 times the string for this next section. I want to take like, maybe I just take this stuff out as well. Where are they? Oh, there's another one hiding. You want to know some barbaric activity? It is good. I got it at like 9 though. 9. Yeah, I got it at like 9. So it's not even there yet. But next thing I need, I got marker on my finger from doing school up there. I don't know how they assembled this piece, this flap on. See this? They folded it in. This technique was taught at the beginning. Here it is. Looks like a smiley face. This is the front or back? Okay, I think I need to reverse that. I need to rewind it. What the heck? Can't pinch it. Hey, Rico. Okay. Then from there, don't know how am I gonna pinch this. I can already see this is trying to be difficult. Safety first. You better not poke a hole in these either. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this twice. They did not do that quick. Oh my gosh. I got one in. All of that to do this. Hurt my finger. Finger is red. Like, it's not bleeding. My finger just intense. So then it's not gonna leave a mark on the leather once you clip it, because we just folded. That was one side. Bro, he got wires coming through his eyes. What? Okay. All over again. I cannot get this. Too much pinching. Bro. Got it through there. It's gonna be a happy person. Got it through. Then we gotta put it back in the black part. Thanks. I gotta do this, I don't know how many times. I wanna just maybe use one of these because this hurts my fingers.
Hey, don't be me. Come on, leave. Come on.
I'm not gonna get this. I can't get it.
Come on, fight. Alright. Hi there. Love you.
Look at it.
Bro, this is so difficult.
Love you too.
Love you. Be safe.
Alright.
I still can't get this. This is normal. Just when my fingers be going through, y'all. I be telling y'all. The trenches. The blasted trenches. I will only be doing this once. Once we get that down, we have now done that. And a little W. So now it shouldn't leave a mark when you gotta grab the leather, I'm assuming. I don't want to do that anymore. There's like there's two more of these I could use. I'm gonna do my best and just hope it sticks together, because pinching my fingers like that 4 more times, because there's two per thing. Can't do that. Put these back in the bag. Okay, now we're moving on. This was when we put the handle on. This is when we sewed the bottom. Let me just blow it up. Full screen. Go. Come on. See, now I'm out of my coffee. Take this out the way. It's windy out here. Okay. Sewing. Me wanna be my lover. Gotta get with my friends. This is where we left off. Take out 2 pieces of leather, 3. They busy on the road. Did Carrie leave yet? I'm gonna go see if Carrie left yet. Okay, sit back. Literally walking to the car. It's like mother intuition. Let me put my scissors over here. Take out piece number 3 and 2 pieces of leather 7. Where's my other flap? Oh. 3. Where's number 7? 1. Is this 7? Okay. 2 pieces of number 3. No, they sent me 1. This is 2 and then 2 of the number 7s. There's still more attachments. I don't see. I know it seems like a lot though, because this flap, this is a big flap. But I got these 2 last buckles somehow. Bear, sit back. Woo, that's windy. I keep checking the window. This is 1. Actually, I could just do it on the outside here. No. 1. 2. 3. 4. Why isn't it cutting? Okay, so I just did like a zigzag thing. Still too long. Trying to stay in camera view though. You must be picking the right song, bro. So 4 times the length. We got 1 side of the bag. I know I'm going to have to do it for the other side of the bag. So I noticed that repetition with those leather side little, what do you even call those? Those side handles, not the main handle that I did. I'm going to step on it here. And I still got extra. So that's like the main thing I'm going to be sewing. Everybody got their trash out. These things I was talking about, I noticed I needed to start making duplicates anyway. So then I wouldn't have to backtrack and all of my thread is already stretched out. So when I did these 2, and then I had to do the same thing, measure twice, like twice the length is 2 of these. Twice the length is 2 of this side. Twice the length is 2 of this side. You see, it's a lot of, yeah, we good. What's going on? You can't hear me? Oh, now you can. Maybe I was getting a call. Okay. I'm going to go ahead because I know this is about to take me a minute. I'm going to just go ahead and put this string away. is Carrie? I'm gonna go check back there. I'm like, did he leave? Did I miss this? I've been waiting this whole time. Huh. He must have skedaddled and I didn't even know it. He skedaddled that quick. Okay. I'm going to put this string back in the bag because we're not going to get to this today. Definitely. I'm just preparing myself. We measured that. You want some juice? Give me your juice, baby. Okay, I got a needle. Okay.
Needle.
Yeah, I got a needle. Okay. What's good? What's good? It's literally just the pants. Okay, give me a second, babe. I need to thread this needle so it's just not hanging around loose somewhere. That's not what I needed. There. That's how you thread. Take that through. What's good? Look how it's just magic. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Now I get Bear his juice. You hear this? The windedy wickets. Don't squeeze it. There you go. Go slow. Walk it slow. Okay, other side. Now for real, need to be hyped up because we about to sew the side paneling. How to do a saddle stitch. So this is how you thread it. You thread it like normal. You got one piece going through the eye of the needle, but then you're going to come back with that needle. You're going to pierce through it, which is wild. So I do it on my stab pad. All right, pierce through it. Pull it through over the eye of the needle. Canada. If you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe. We do arts and crafts and wellness. Turn this light on. Need some light. Okay. I feel like I might have to do this on the floor. It's gonna be a lot to try to hold. It was a lot to hold in my lap. Trying to do this bottom with the pegs on the bottom. 2 pieces of thread this length, which we just did. I threaded my first piece. Turn leather 3 over to the back. Align the pinhole on the left side. Yeah, we're gonna probably sit on the floor. My string is stuck around my shoe. Turn number 3 over and align it up with the pinholes. The crazy part about this, it was like you got to do up stitches, then you come over or something like that. That's why I was like, You like the moo steppers? Thank you. I got them from the TikTok shop, but I don't have enough followers or whatever to even sell anything in the shop. But these are my moo cruisers. I got these for like $8. Put a needle through the starting hole. And before we even get ahead of ourselves, class, don't drink so fast. Nasty. Can you sit on the couch? Go sit on the couch! Ah! What's good? What's good, Henna? Thanks, baby. Oh, it's going all the way at the top. We're not even on the correct side, class. We almost messed all the way up. I'm glad I caught that. Because they doing the other side. They doing the side with this part that stick out. I just thought it was either side. We're gonna be sewing up the sides. I'm like, my holes ain't looking the same. So line it up with the top. There's still like 2 holes missing. Am I chopped? I'm looking at this picture right here. See, I was lining it up on the square gold side, like on this side, right? But this side with this little thing sticking out, they saying to line it up backwards on this side, but I'm like, I got a hole missing. Can you see that hole? My camera's crazy. Right there where my finger is. If I line it up, I got a hole missing. Somehow that's gonna have to get stitched up. We are good. Cause look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It looks like the thing that's sticking out is not the square side. It's gonna be the other side. So I'm like, glad I caught that. I didn't know. Let's hit play. Okay, they pulled it through. Do I even it out? It's not telling me. We first sewed 2 overlock stitches. I'm assuming that I just pull it all the way through. So a repeating trend has been, if you've ever never done saddle stitch before, it's the stitching pretty much you can find in anything and everything. Think of like your car's interior, like how the armrest may have a stitching around it. That's pretty much like what a saddle stitch looks like. So you have 2 needles. They telling me come through my hole on the top of this panel, the hole on the top of this panel, and then you pull half all the way through. Hold on, I was gonna say halfway through. You heard me saying that. You pull halfway through. This is the difficult part. Halfway through, so now your needles are side by side. They're even on both sides. I hate that we have this ugly carpet now because my string is blending in. What's going on? I do got some hilarious faces. But yeah, that's how you start the saddle stitch. You have a stitch. I showed y'all how to thread it. You start it by staying equal because you're going to be sewing from the top and sewing from the bottom. The top side and the bottom side. all the concentration faces. I already know. Overlock stitch. If I'm following. The back stitch comes through those two holes again. Now my scraps got in the way. Or not my scraps, you know, my extra parts. Okay, so we just did an overlocking stitch. Can you see this? First stitch, we went over and behind. Okay, zip, zip, zip. That's a lot of angle work, okay? I'm sorry. Oh, Lord, help! Again. Told me to do it again. You saw it went right in my finger. Like, come on. Lock him up and throw away the key. I'm trying to pull as tight as I can, bro. You want me to go through this hole like twice? I'm trying. Trying to keep my stitches clean. My knees. Okay, from the back.
Mommy.
Huh? Now we start the saddles. This just got real difficult. Okay. We about to connect number 7. These strings over here. They told me to come back down. I think I messed up. That don't look right. Oh, hold on. I've never had to unthread. I look like they came from the back first. So how do you want me to do this? Finally using the top one. Come down. Bear, can you sit back? Bear, go sit back. 3, 2.
Yeah.
Okay, sit on the couch. Go throw that away. You still drinking out of it? Okay.
Yeah.
I went forward. Now where is this stitch? This is like honestly the trickiest thing, bro. Coming from the back side. This string needs to come through here. The second hole, I came up. Now this part is where they completely threw me. When sewing to the marked hole, this big old hole, it's slightly bigger than the rest of the holes. When sewing to the marked hole, add leather number 7 to sew together. So we're adding this. Take my sticker off. I'm gonna play the tutorial. Okay. I'm gonna start at the end, fold leather 7 in half, and sandwich it between leather 2. What? What? I'm gonna just back it up. This is where they got me. See? They was stitching along. I did those 2 stitches. Yep. When sewing to the 3rd hole, we gonna take number 7. But then they telling me I gotta fold it in half. I'm trying to pause it and insert between leather 2 and number 3. What? What? This is what I meant when I said this was getting a little difficult for me. I thought this was like a scrunchy thing. We gotta sew this in it too. It's 12:44 here too. What's goody? I'm so confused. Sandwich and put in between number 2 and number 3. Please don't go unraveled there. Leather 7, opening face outwards. So now, what? What do they mean by that? That don't look right at all. I need to just watch it through and then try to come back. Get this chair out the way. And I missed all of that. Faces outward. Okay. Each stitch goes through 4 layers until leather number 7 is sewn. Oh, that must stitch up the gap, I'm assuming. Yep, it's back to the saddle stitch, but that was like confusing to me because it does not look like it's laying the same direction. See, that's why I'm like, I'm probably only going to use like 1 clip. Sit back, Bear. The chair. Okay, we're going to just do it until we get all the way. Bear, go sit back. Let me zoom out. I'm doing all of this yoga poses. Bear, sit on the couch. Cracking my back. Hey! Sit back, please. 3, 2. Are you done with your juice? Nana. Yeah, I'll be right back, y'all. Are you done with this? We'll throw this away if you're done. This angle just doesn't make any sense to me because I can't lay it that direction. I think this extra stuff is gonna cover that. What do you mean until I'm all the way down? Because I'm like, this is longer. Look, this is, it looks like it's sewing downward if you've seen the video. How far am I sewing? Am I sewing to the base of the bag as well? This is what I was saying. I'm like, I might have to do this like off camera. This is not making sense to me. I'm always crackling. I'm trying to zoom in on this. We're just gonna watch the rest of this tutorial because I'm like, Bear, sit back! Yep, and then they had the clip. Sit back there. Here. All the way. All the way. Please.
Stop.
Oh, yep. And then you stop at the bottom of that. If it passes through, you stitched it right. Yeah, we'll see. Literally adding an edge to the bag, y'all. Bear, sit back. Come on. Now, what is being sewn here? Did they just... When did you add the other string? I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I'm very close to using glue. What? This is why I say I give the Chinese they credit. Overlap 2 stitches on the strut. I have no idea. I'm trying to watch the tutorial to see, because you know I've been trying to do it section by section. Back stitch. I'm like, are we still on the same string? We already sew on the other panel. Bro, all of that. We do the same thing to the other side. I have no idea what that extra long string was even there for. The number 7. I still don't see where they used this. Get to the 3rd stitch, then you start sandwiching in that other number 7. See, I'm not understanding where, like when they do this. Bear, sit back. I'm about to check the comments in a second. I don't want it to be too much on them, so you can enjoy my forehead.
Mama, I can't hear the TV.
You can't hear the TV? Come here, somebody turn your headphones up. Come here.
I can't hear the this. I can hear.
You hear this?
Yeah,
There's-
I hear this. I can't hear my TV on this.
Hold on. Did this connect? It could, where's the Bluetooth? The doggone computer connected to his headphones? What? Hold on, stop. Is it playing sound?
No.
How did it even do that? I'm about to switch this Bluetooth. That's weird. It says they connected. You hear it?
Yeah.
Is it still going? I hope I don't get a strike. Okay, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, it is getting interesting. It's making you dizzy. Yeah. I was assuming that was reinforcement, but I'm like, I don't see it in the lining at all on this bag. And they took this string all the way around. This is the part I'm not understanding. If I sandwich it in between, oh, okay. So it's gonna go like this. See, it's making something into a 3D thing. So this, my understanding, they didn't do it like this for me to okay. So you're gonna sew. It's gonna be in between two. This is number 2, this whole thing. This is whatever, number 3. Between number 2 and 3, you're gonna put this one, but you're gonna sandwich it, so you're gonna squish it like that. I understand that now. Okay, you're gonna stitch that through, fold it in half, and since that's folded in half, you're gonna stitch through 4 layers of leather. And then that's how they did it. They came around it like this, but it was folded in half to give it that 3D look. This don't look right though. Because they told me to reverse it. I'm like trying to imagine this 3-dimensional. I get that because you see what I mean? That's going to stitch around the inside and that's going to get those 2 sides. Then my bag should be inside out, but it's about to sew this piece inside out once I do this wraparound. You see what I mean? I don't think this one was supposed to be reversed as they have it. Because when you stitched it, the whole purse was inside out. I don't understand why they wouldn't have me stitch this. I already feel like I'm going to have to do this. This is a good group project. But I understand because you're stitching this whole side, so it's going to 3D fold around like that. Get that part. I think I need to take these out and don't look at this piece. Instead, it should have been here. I don't know. Because that don't make any sense. It should have been reversed. Because you see what I mean? Why would they have me do it this way? They told me to flip it. We're going to backtrack. We're going to backtrack because I don't think this was supposed to face, this panel is supposed to face this way. I'm like, okay, I guess this makes sense. Maybe I'm getting ready to flip it. If I flip it, this is going to be inside out. This panel is going to be inside out. You see what I mean? That's going to be inside out. It's only a couple stitches. So let's backtrack. What the fuck? And you're going to watch the video with me. We're going to backtrack when the panels came into mind. Bear, sit back. Y'all going to see it because I'm like, something got flipped. Click here. It won't let me click back in the video. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Bear, sit back. Can you go sit back? I'm going to try to zoom this video up. They told me to flip. I'm so chopped. I knew that didn't make sense. I still did the wrong side. That's what I was supposed to do. This 3 seconds was crucial, and they kind of glazed over that. I have to hit play. I'm trying to pause the video and do the live at the same time. So we measured that. We got our thread. Bear, sit back. So when it happened, we had the panel, they flipped it, but not on this side I was doing. They did this side. You see that? We doing this side. They started on the other one. That is where we messed up. We gotta undo this. Can you go sit back? Sit on the couch. Jump over your cards. Sit back. Now listen to me here. Yeah, that's like what's weird about making 3D things. And that's what like I have experience. We just made the eels and escalator dice. I've done 3D things before, but knowing to flip and the sides and all of that. They didn't start on this whole side. They started on the outer hole side. So, like I said, they didn't do these holes. They pushed it in to line up this seam, and this seam together. So, who votes to cut it? Who votes I unthread it? Here, let's do a vote. I'm like 2 stitches in, but you know this is forward and back stitching. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll. Let's see who's in the chat. I said 2. What do I do to restart my side? Okay, that's what I'm like. I hope that was correct English. So we're gonna have to restart this side. I wasn't supposed to do this line of dots. I was actually supposed to do this line of dots. So we need to either cut or unthread these 2 stitches. They're right in the middle. So you see all that string? It's blending in. That's what's making it stressful. It's blending in with my carpet. Zoom out. So we're like in the middle. If I unthread this, it's going to be a long pull, a long pull. So what are we saying? Yeah. Because I'm sewing in the middle. I still have a bunch of thread. So real quick, I'm going to measure it. We're going to just measure this to the same. Because like, remember I made 2 sides to it. I'm going to just cut this and pull it out. because these are all in the middle. Maybe I can save these for later. You gotta have a trained eye. There's a lot of details you gotta make sure you pay attention to, otherwise you will mess up. Now I've got extra. This could be used for something, you know. I'm sure they provided extra so that if you messed up, you could redo it. But I'm like, was hoping the mess ups wouldn't come at this time, because this is a long piece of string I need. It's not, I'm not playing chicken with my yarn, but you know, I hate being wasteful. So the recycling dye here, I just don't get, like, I feel like we had enough recyclables. I don't think Carrie took that trash out. Roughly the same size. Scissors across the room. Yeah. Okay. Pull, 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 pull. We have already cut it. We're gonna end the pull. What's going on? I'm just trying to roll up the yarn and it's spun out of my hands. Today is Monday. Just another manic Monday. Out at the run day. Bear, sit back. And I gotta do this wraparound stitch again. On top of Mount Smoky. What the heck? Bear, sit back. I got 2 strings wrapped around this, bro. Get these scissors again. What's good? Miley, what's good? I'm gonna not cut my leather. Stank. Bubba bus. Head ass. Is that all of it? Yeah. Caught the correct side we were supposed to start on. This side. And then not here. We line up these lines. They want to be tricksters. Sit back. Later today, I may do some more embroidery. I see how tired I am working on this. I'd like to get this done, man, for real. Like, for the May markets I got coming up, that'd be cool to finish both of those. Because this purse, bro, this purse is gonna have to be on and off. I feel like I've already fulfilled it. I've done enough videos on this. I do want to make this purse. I'm getting frustrated though. There are other projects I want to start. Oh, and I gotta check for my maintenance box too. It's just gonna be a lot going on. All right, let's thread this. It's already 1:08, y'all. I'm definitely not gonna get a side done. I may finish it. I may just kind of leave off. Maybe I write a sticky note what time stamp I left off at. I've been trying to break them up section by section, but I'm like, if I left off at this stitch at this time, this frame. There's some hoops, cause like what? When do we do a hoop sale? April is the Stoner's Delight deal. Sticky note. Yes, I be doing that sometimes. And we got some crocheters in the chat. They have like a little clip or something, so then you can remember what stitch you're on for like crocheting, so you don't forget whatever. So I'm like, sticky. I've done that before though. Okay. Because I also don't want to get behind on the main projects of this channel I've been working on with the mountain thing. I've been itching to try to do that too, but I'm only one person, bro. And then to finish up the goods, hoodies, those take a minute anyway. But I'm like, okay, I'm tired of looking at this. I already said this the last time I worked on the sweatshirt. I'm just getting tired of looking at this. But when do we do a hoop sale? Embroidery hoops in July. So in July, I do a 10% off all of my embroidery hoops. We don't talk about religion on here. I just say spiritual. I don't. I was talking with this in class yesterday. I was teaching, not yesterday, Saturday. I was teaching yoga. Ooh, the police rolling through here. People say Happy Easter, but I grew up in a house where we used to say, my mom sent me, have Happy Resurrection Day. So, yeah. I grew up in a Christian home, and I just leave it as that. Like, my family was very heavily involved in church, deacons, deaconesses. My grandfather was the pastor. I did choir. I was an usher. My brother did the soundboard. My aunt was the choir director person. Too much, too judgmental. I stick to spirituality because growing up, yeah, no worries. I just say, like I said this, I get asked this question a lot in yoga about spirituality, what's your religion, and just growing up, and I'm just leave it at that after this message. I was very judgmental. I didn't get to learn about the other cultures until I became an adult, and like, you know, how am I supposed to accept people if I can't even learn about their culture and be like, wow, and you know, have an appreciation for that. So I'm just rethreading this. We'll try to do a few stitches, y'all. All right, sit back there. I don't want the live to break. All right, I did my double over stitch. This is, I believe, where we left off. Then we're going to add number 7, sandwiched in.
Mama!
You gotta stay on the couch.
No, I don't want you to hold me, Mommy.
Then sit on the couch and not get help.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna rewind the video. To remind anybody new, I'm literally watching how to make a purse with subtitles. Okay, so wow. I'm being funny when I say that. I'm like, I'm literally trying. I'm trying this like in real life, and like I'm giving it effort. Taking a water break. I need to rewind this video. How they added. I have to hit play. Come on. It is. See, that's why I gotta rotate. But I'm like, I feel like I just want this one done now. You know? You're so close. It's just the 2 sides. That's the daunting part. Like everything else was easy, flat surfaces. Now we're trying to make them into 2D. I'm sorry, 3D. Giving them some depth. We're gonna round this around, you know, both of these sides, but we're gonna swing that this direction. Okay, so I've stitched. I'm waiting for the video to catch up. We first sewed 2 overlocking stitches. Did that. Sit back, Bear. Nana. 3, 2.
Stop it.
Thank you.
I'm not yelling at no more.
Oh, thank you. Did those 2 stitches. When sewing to the marked hole, add leather number 7 to the sew together. Fold leather number 7 in half. Sandwich it between the leather number 3. Starting from the marked hole, each stitch goes through 4 layers until the leather number 7 is sewn. So we're gonna just do this halfway, and I'm gonna show you just to get to the potentially the end before the video skips. I understand it now. Thank you. You gonna howl at the moon tonight? I figured it out, y'all. So I'm just gonna. It's just gonna be hard. I need a clip. It's the one thing. It's like the first side is hard, and I'm sure the second side is gonna be super easy to do. So I'm gonna start with my back stitch. This is just the difficult part. I gotta fold leather, I gotta sandwich leather. Once I do the first couple, then it's not so hard. So I'm gonna come from the back. I'm gonna come through the next opening. Literally have to unfold it like this. Here, 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 here. I almost feel like I did this wrong again. Is this supposed to be facing outward? I feel like that's wrong. Or is it, okay, so once it gets sandwiched together, it's gonna give it that look. I'm assuming. Let me just make sure, y'all. No, that are the outer. Yeah, I already sold it wrong. I went from the back. Okay, I see how that's supposed to offer some give. Which one is it? Bro. You know what Kevin Gates said? I ain't got no time for this. Asking where's my heart? Good luck finding it. Alright, what in tarnation? No, I can keep this stitch, but it was supposed to be folded the other way, if I'm not mistaken. Play. Yeah. I hope the recycling bin is not full, otherwise I'm gonna be mad. I can hear them out here. I was supposed to fold it the other way, by the way. We got 10 minutes, y'all. Oh, the video's still playing. I'm like, what are you doing right there? What's up? What is that symbol? What is that? Time is running out symbol. I know. Okay, now this was a top stitch. I'm gonna come through that. Ow. Yeah, this is gonna be a time. Now we cooking. Okay, let me show y'all. I'm just gonna do a few left for this live. Now it's starting to get sandwiched in there. All right. Let me just pause that. Yeah, I'm just gonna sew a couple more. Can I finally clip this? Where did my thing go? Just something to give me a little extra support, even if it ain't all the way in there. And I made the clipper the same way, and it's not gonna clip it together. I'm about to get mad. Bro, this is too much. How would it should be able to hold this if I put this leather in between here. I need this just to kind of sit close together. Like, this doesn't even make sense. Why? I thought the leather was used as a protectant. You can't even fold your stuff in there. I don't know. It's probably one minor thing I messed up. Always. Now this part, I don't care. Is this the same issue with all of them? I just need something to clip, bro. Clip my stuff. This leather is not helping. We doing it, we doing it, we doing it. 5 minutes left. Figures it out. If I do this whole. And this one. Yeah, that didn't look right at all. I should have came through the other hole. These look fine. I think I went through the wrong hole, of course. I don't even have no small tools. Pull this out. I'm gonna try to do a couple stitches. I have no idea where Bo coming from. Where's the string pulling from? What in the heck is okay? That hump to that hump is right. So which hole did it not go through? Should I have done this one? Because unless my string gets stuck on the clip. That how it's supposed to look? Looks a little better. It only took me up until the line. Come on. I'm gonna just do a couple so you can see what we finally did. It wasn't completely wasted. What's good? 127. Yeah, I know. Time is out. The time has run out. I gotta see what's on my menu plan for today. I think I was gonna make a spaghetti. Make sure my trash cans don't blow down the street again, because that was crazy. Going through 4 layers. Sit back, Bear. Okay, I'll let y'all see here. This is what we finished, what we started, what we tried, what we redid, all of that. I did these few stitches. We sewed through these 4 pieces. Thanks, Steve. See, now it's back. It's gonna look backwards, inside out. I had to get the visual. I tried to clamp this. I don't know if this did anything. I did a completely different clamp than the one we was messing with because I don't think it worked. But we're gonna sew this to add a little give, a little durability to the inside. That makes sense because that seam would open to the inside. We had it flipped. We had to restart this thing twice, but we're gonna sew around and then keep connecting it because you see how it ends here. It's gonna wrap around, and then I'm assuming we're gonna sew up this side too to fold it together. So thank y'all for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Maybe we mess with this tomorrow. I've been trying to do 2 days of the purse making. Wednesday is yoga. We're actually going to be doing a yoga class this Wednesday. So become a member. You can support the channel, support the studio. Check it out on how it's coming along on the community tab page. And then Thursday and Friday, we'll maybe do embroidery or see what other projects we got kind of floating around here. So make sure y'all like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.